Today, disaster has struck. Hi folks, welcome to the video. I currently am dealing with the aftermath of Storm Claudia, alongside trying to get what was a 1250 square foot warehouse consolidated into all my outbuildings and into a shipping container. For those of you new here, my name's Andrew. I'm a part-time eBay, Amazon, Vinted and Depop reseller. It's going to be full-time next year. Anyway, you joined me in my garden because while I was out in it this morning, I discovered something absolutely devastating has happened during Storm Claudia to one of the outbuildings. So I'll turn it around and show you. So this outbuilding here is my concrete shed where I keep unlisted stock. It's been re-roofed, but it does need the doors and windows replacing. And unfortunately, if I can get behind here, that's one of those windows that has caused the problem. Because as you can see, it's no longer there. The storm has basically cracked the window, and when I opened the door to go in, the window fell out. I've cleaned it up now, but yeah, we have no window, which is quite a problem when I'm storing stock in there, because that is now obviously no longer weatherproof, watertight, etc. The frame is pretty rotten, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get a piece of wood that I can just sort of nail to the frame just to cover it up. So that's now on my list of jobs. In the meantime, I'll just put this big board over it, so at least if it rains, the rain will hit the board rather than go inside. But yeah, so I've got to try and measure that, get a piece of wood, nail it in using the limited DIY skills I have, and get that sorted. I've got loads of rubbish here as well that I need to dispose of, slabs that are eventually going to go over here when I get this slabbed up, so I can get to my cabin. But yeah, so I'm going to have to learn about wood, because I have no DIY skills whatsoever. I've got to find my hammer, I've got to find my nails, all sorts of stuff. But before I do any of that, I want to continue emptying my garage so I can create space in it. The wood, etc. is a job that's going to be sorted out later in the week, and I've got time to properly devote to it, because this is probably the only day where I'm actually going to be able to get stuff across to my shipping container from the garage. So, you know, there's a difficult balancing act, but yeah, I need to get a saw and other stuff as well, so by the time I sort all that out, it's just effort. So we'll get that measured later and sorted out. In the meantime, let's head into the garage and start emptying it. Okay, so Chassis G has approved my plan. They've actually suggested using some weatherproof plastic thing and putting timber battens in and whatever, but as it's a temporary fix, I'm just going to put a sheet of wood up and screw it in rather than nail it in, so it's easily been removed. So yeah, Chassis G has approved my plan, and it's given me a shopping list of stuff I need to get from B&Q. So I can order all that online in a bit and pick it up in the week when it gets there, because B&Q doesn't always have everything in stock. Anyway, thought I'd show you what we're up to here in the garage. All this stuff has got to go. As you can see, we've got bits of furniture, etc. The plan is to get rid of these tubs, then move that thing there sideways so that I can fit this in next to it. So there'll be two filing cabinets lined up there. Probably need to get rid of that one, really, but it might still be usable. It was left here with the house. I need to clean up, so I might give it a try cleaning it up at some point. Then I've got to move this racking to over here so I can get that piece of furniture and those pieces of furniture out. But all the tubs that are behind here might just be enough to fill the van on this trip, so we shall see how we get on. Okay, looks like we've got a slight bit of a problem here because there's water on here. Now I can't see any signs of leaks, but there are gaps in the sort of garage doors, so I think it's water that's blown in. So one of the things we're going to have to do is seal up these doors. So I'm going to add that to my shopping list of stuff to get, and hopefully that should stop any water ingress, because yeah, it's not dripping for anywhere else or anything like that. I think it has just literally blown in during the strong winds through there. Like there, you can probably see here there's gaps where stuff comes in. So yeah, gonna get that sorted. Probably wondering why I'm not doing the window straight away, but basically it's just because like B&Q don't have all of the stuff that is needed, so I've had to order some of it in, and then I've got to wait for a day when dog isn't here, because it not be good to have him wandering around when there's power tools etc going off. So it's going to be done towards the end of the week. I'm just hoping my sort of temporary blocking off of it will help a little bit until I can get it all sorted. But me and ChatGPT, as I say, we've got a list of products needed, they're on order, so just waiting for stuff to come. So buried here in the garage, I've actually got some OSB left over from when the roof was done in here and the concrete shed. So I'm probably actually just going to get some treatment, cut that down to size, treat it, and then screw that in rather than ordering some plywood, which was my original plan, because OSB will do the job for a few months until I can get the money together to get the windows properly replaced and everything, which will be about March time. What are we now, November? So yeah, I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to get that, I'm going to cut that down to size. Be a bit of a job to get it out from where it's buried, but I think that's probably the best plan, and that'll save me the cost of plywood as well. Wood is not cheap nowadays, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so start moving this old rusty thing, which I'm going to order some wire brushes to try and clean up. Yeah, it looks like there's a big gap there in the garage door, and also there's some holes here, etc. So looks like I'm going to clear this space, and then I'm going to have to order a load of stuff to seal all these gaps. Stores don't open, so I'm just going to seal them off completely, get some foam, sealant, all that kind of stuff, which is going to add to the list of jobs I need to do. But since I've got to order a load of stuff for repairing that window, might as well do it all in one go. So yeah, probably on the next video I'm going to attempt to do some DIY, but we shall see how it goes, because yeah, I've obviously still got to clear all this space here to be able to get to it to do the work I need to do. I have gotten some furniture out down a tiny gap, but it's now slightly bigger because I pushed those back, which just means I don't need to move those cabinets, which is good. And there's just one thing there and one thing back there somewhere, I think. Well, a couple of things back there. Yeah, two things back there that need to come out, and the furniture will all be out. Put these here. Obviously when I come to doing this bit, that'll have to move, so I can't really get the extra media cases that I wanted to put in here just yet until I've sorted out the garage door. But that's fine, that's fine. You know, these things need doing, and to be honest, I'm in the mood for DIY because the window on the shed went, so I knew I've got to do some DIY, so that's put me in the mood for doing DIY and buying the stuff I need. So it's kind of come along at the right time for me to be able to sort this out, because obviously when I put the flooring down I would have noticed those gaps and just thought, oh, I can't bother dealing with that, too much effort, and that wasn't the right thinking. Right thinking is the problem there, we need to tackle it, get it sorted, and then it will no longer be a problem. So that's the plan. Okay, so I've finished in the garage for today. The racking is in place. I'm probably going to put the VHS that's on the floor on here. Need to get rid of these tiles, but yeah, we've just got that and that in the garage and the tiles to go. Rest of everything else that's in here is supposed to be in here. What do I take some of those cardboard boxes out of here actually, because they probably will go upstairs once I've sorted out upstairs. But yeah, the VHS on the floor is saying the media is just going to go on these shelves temporarily. Got to order some stuff to do the door repairs, but that's going to be a job for next weekend, because obviously it's going to take some time to do. So yeah, that'll be next Saturday's task. Get the door done first, because preserving the stuff that's listed is actually priority, and then once that's sorted on Sunday I can move on to fixing the window hopefully. So yeah, I'm just going to put a couple more bits in the van and head off. So this is how the box has been kept in the garage, and as you can see, absolutely crumbling away. So yeah, definitely getting this sorted as a priority. I'll probably even have to start doing bits of it next week in the lunch hour, because I cannot have, you know, that amount of water. I do have a dehumidifier to plug in here as well, once I've got it sorted out, but the plug socket is buried behind there, so ready to move that stuff. So I can plug in a dehumidifier and that will help, but yeah, it's water ingress from that door is a problem. And actually, looking at it, we've got little gaps there as well in the sectional panels. Can't see any more gaps, so we'll get some stuff to seal that as well. Check all around, make sure there's no more gaps, and properly get it watertight. Waiting. Okay, I think that's wait long enough. Alright, so I'm just popped to Home Bargains before taking the van load to the unit, and I decided I would just have a look here with ChatGPT's help to see if I had any stuff that I needed, and basically I've managed to get everything that I need to clean the garage, to sand down the OSB, and to do the necessary prep work and painting for it, because I've already got some treatment for the OSB that I can use that's left over from when I was doing the treatment for my log cabin. So that's one last thing I need. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the video here, and then in the next video we'll start tackling some of those DIY jobs and see how I get on. Complete novice to it, so I'm going to watch some YouTube videos later on and see how I get on. Anyway, if you've made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Comment novice down below so that I know people have watched the video, made it to the end and engaged with the content. And I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.